those of the opinion say aye. Aye. And all of those who are not of the opinion say nay. Nay. Aye, the nays have you. Aye. So you guys are saying friendships after 20 are easy to maintain?
It depends. I have an answer for you. Joey.
Can I really call you my friend kama nikikupigia saa 9 huwezi shika simu?
Wewe unajua nimelala bro. Sasa ni bado napigia wanaume saa 9 usiku. You are gay. Uko na best yako na dem, wewe unataka.
This is actually the reason why I started my company, Feel Fun.
In the count of 1, 2, 3. One more time. In the count of 1, 2, 3, let's go. That's what's up. Now, listen. Aya, tuko tumesimama tu hivyo. While standing like that, I want you to scan around the room. Alright? And look for someone whom you think you'd make an amazing partnership with. I define partnership. Meaning is internal. Meaning is up to you. Meaning ni yako. So I want you to look for someone who you think you'd make an amazing partnership with. Okay? I don't care. It is up to you. It is up to you. It is up to you. I don't know. Aya. In pairs, nataka kuona watu wawili. Na nikiona tu wanaume wamesimama watu wawili. I have questions. Aya, kila mtu ako na wake. Nani ana wake? Mimi. Msiniforce nikuwe na mtu, ni mimi. Aya. Watu wawili. Now, you and your partner. Ona hawa. You and your partner. Si wewe ndio umejichagulia. I want you to look at your partner macho kwa macho. Look at your partner. Si nini ndio umejichagulia? Nini? Look at your partner. Look at kuna watu wanaangaliana vibaya sana. And that is how I met your mother. Aya, umeangalia your partner? Aya. So now, I want you to ask your partner, we're here. The theme of today is, say it with your what? Say it with your chest. So I want you to tell your partner an unpopular opinion that you have.
Marriage should have a renewal date.
Marriage should have a renewal date. Marriage should have a renewal date. Is everything okay at home? Hey, okay. Wacha nikuja hapa. LGBTQ is overrated. Ni maoni yenu, mimi sijui. Aya. Wacha nikuja hapa. Huyu amesema anapenda Bahati wa Diana. Wow, really? Last two. Hiyo sisemi. Huyu anasema Manchester is overrated. Security, don't you? Security, please, don't you? Sawa. We can have our seats. We can have our lovely seats. Let me see, Barashowa. How many comrades do you have in the building? If you are a comrade, if you are in university. Shule za welding as a count, by the way, just to get it out there. Kama shule yako iko Thika Road, I count. Shule za ploti hazicount. So one more time, if you are in university. Okay. Aya, kama uko tuk. Okay, hao ni watuk by the way. What is... Ilikuwa nichomee tuk nikakumbuka wana the stars of the show are from tuk. But I've never tuk wana graduate yanga wapi, just asking. Like wako na graduation square. Kencom. Watu wangapi watuk? Watu wangapi watuk? Hey! I have so many questions about tuk and I will ask them. Namunijibu, sawa sawa. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want us to bring the stars of the show. So one more time, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Basho! Hey. Hey. Kwani serikali imewakujia? Wameabductiwa. Hey. Which universities, if you're not in TUK, mlienda university gani? JKUAT, Juja Boys, Another one? KCA, Kwea. Okay, Kwea, gani? Seku ni university. Umesoma gani? USIU. Ulienda USIU? Ama you're saying for a friend. Ulikuwa unataka kuenda, ukajipata tu. What? Aya, university nyingine gani? Yes. So Cambridge University. Ulienda huko? Uli-apply jana? All the best manze. Mpigeni makofi, all the best. Dreams are valid. Yes. Ipo siku, si ndio? Usijipate tu kukaa huko jamaa. From you, uko university gani? Sorry? World Quant. And TUK. Oh, you are in TUK? Big shout out. Another university? Pwani University. Wao utaenda Pwani hata wewe. Cha waoni mkamba wa Kalonzoni. Aya, Machakos University. Siwezi tomea Machakos, I am from Machakos. So, yeah. Ati? Yes, Machakos is a university. Sorry? College. Aya, colleges, tuende kazi. Tuanze na wewe. TUK. By the way, TUK is TUK a college or a university? It's a polytechnic. Oh, alisoma 2012. It was a polytechnic kitambo. But saini? Mko sure? The best in CBD. Okay. Another college. But the tertiary what are they called? Institutions are really nice. Wako ready? Okay. Alright, sawa. They're ready for us. So ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Can you give them a standing ovation? They deserve it, right? No. Let's give them a standing ovation. Alright. So ladies and gentlemen, one more time. I promise you this is the last time. Make some noise for Gustavo! Pigani makofi hadi afike. Hello. Hey. Wapi makofi na nduri ya Gustavo wewe? Karibu sana. Mjaluo. Karibu sana man. Hey, una kafiti. Si ana kafiti? One more time, make some noise for Gustavo. Aya, sawa. Alright, before I call the next guy, let Gustavo come kidogo. Before you mic yourself. I want us to do a fit check. Because you look amazing, as the Jaluo you are. Do you want to tell us about your outfit?
Of course.
Tell us.
A last time my stylish was in Italy, I told him to bring me some nice fits for myself.
So they are from Italy. Imported. Eish. The shoes are also imported.
Everything is imported.
Everything is imported. Apart from yourself. One more time, knock one from a coffee of the Gustavo. Asante sana, karibu sana, you can mic yourself. Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, make some good noise for Gasho! Karibu sana. Kufiti? Hey! For the sijaiona Gasho wameng'ara hivi kwa maisha. Kutoka nijue Gasho. And I've known him for like 2 years. Bro, do you want to tell us about your outfit? Gustavo ametuambia yake import from Italy. So tell us about your outfit.
Easy Italy.
Hey, sure.
Wacha nichome kidogo. Kuna watu watuko kwa hapa. Na wakiweza angalia huyu jamaa vizuri. Hii shati amevaa kutoka first year. Kwani ama uongo Winston? My outfit, yes. Well, my outfit is customized from a place called Turkey. Yes. So, have you been to Turkey?
Yes.
So in Turkey, ukipanda hapo kando kidogo, kuna mahali kunaitwa Greece. Ushaikuwa Greece? Hata sijui mbona nakuuliza ushaikuwa. Yes. So my outfit comes from there. Okay. Yes. I got it yesterday actually. It landed yesterday. Yes. And I'm very happy. So Jafua.
Kwani ngoja, kuambia na fundi wangu. Kuambia unafua ya nini? Anyway, one more time, make some noise for Gasho!
Wagon farm, we can have our seats. Well, I'm speechless. It's gonna be a wonderful night. It's just the beginning.
Today, we want to attempt to do something that ukitoka hapa leo jioni utakuwa unasema this experience you've never experienced it anywhere else. We want to have a brilliant conversation about things that we usually sweep under the carpet, but leo kidogo we will be given that liberty tuziongee na tuzifeel. So before we dive into the gist of the matter today, we are joined by a brilliant lady. She's a multi-potentialite. She's doing so much. Nikiendelea kujaribu kumintroduce, I will be doing her injustice. Ama introduce. So I want to take this chance to welcome Malika!
No, Malika is playing hard to get. Where is she?
Hi everyone. Kwani hamna energy? Ni ajeni? Ni ajeni? Can you say it with your chest? Ni ajeni? Thank you. Malika Oma is I. I'm so excited to be here with these boys. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Amazing, amazing. Oops. It's good, eh? Alright, so to get right into it, as you are all coming in, ni kama hata sihitaji kitu. Sauti yangu iko loud enough. Yes, as you are all coming in, there's a question you all answered hapo kwa mlango. So I want us to do a little exercise. So I want people who are between the age of 18 to 25 to raise their hands. 18 to 25 years. Ama kuna 18 and below. 18 to 25 years of age. 35 to 40 you enter girl. Iki para ilikuwa imeniconfuse. No. Yes, 18 to 25. So I think 18 to 25 are the majority. 25 to 30. 50 kweli. 50 yako hapa mbele. Wazendo wamekaa mbele. 30 plus.
Kwani wewe uko na miaka mingi wewe? Uko na miaka mingi wewe?
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So the majority of the people in this room are aged between 18 to 25 years of age. And so today in the morning there's a stat I read somewhere that was discussing a concept called quarter-life crisis. So we all know what midlife crisis is, right? So there's also something else called quarter-life crisis apparently. And what is quarter-life crisis? What is it?
It's the crisis of your 20s. It's your entire 20s.
Continue.
Yeah, so quarter-life crisis is when you feel like you're in your 20s and you feel like you have not achieved anything, like you're not doing anything in your life. Like everyone around you is doing something and you are sloping around. So that's what quarter-life crisis is. And that relates to the question that you guys answered as you are coming in. So since majority of you are between 18 to 25 years of age, we all understand how complex this stage of our lives can become. So it's the stage where you're trying to transition from one thing to another, say from school to work, from not going to school to going to school. So there's a lot of transitions in between, and it becomes complex at times. So all of these things come up and accumulate to this thing called quarter-life crisis. And so with that in mind, I'd like us to hear the opinions of this beautiful, this beautiful lady and that guy from there.
Dangerous gentleman.
Dangerous gentleman.
Yes.
Yes. Then after that, we will read some of your responses. Yes, so Malika.
You wanna kwanza mimi ndo the sunshine in this rainy cloud.
That's why you're seated between us.
Clearly, that's why. I always say, when you're in your 20s, technically it's your first ages of being an adult. If you're 25, you've only been an adult for 5 years. If you're 26, you've only been an adult for 6 years. So we're still figuring it out. It's harder than what people think it is. And I think especially in the day and age we are in now, it's not like back, like can I say 60s or the 70s? When you're 30 and 40, will you answer that question for us? Unaweza experience kidogo ama tukupata nyuma attempts?
Nyuma attempts.
So like what I think is that we're all trying to figure this thing out, but there's also so much pressure to figure it out now and now. Like for the guys who, for example, are 18, umetoka high school literally last year or jana. Unaenda kufanya nini university? What job do you want to get? You're like, dude, I've just come from a 4-year sentence. Let me even get the bearing of the world, then I'll know what I want to do. So it's very overrated. Like, being an adult is overrated, guys. It's very overrated. That's just what I think. I don't think it is.
After hearing such an opinion, do we even need an opinion from that guy?
Right, of course. Right. So it is very interesting being a young person from just the ages of 16. After 16, your life kind of takes a weird turn. It's more of like a roller coaster because you are stuck and crucified between two poles. You are crucified between the idea that progress and success takes time and the idea that you need to have that success right now. We enjoy like other people. Now this one usually gets worse from something we call social comparison. You feel like hiyo ndio hata the beginning of most of the things zenye tunatesekea. Isn't it? Ukiingia social media, umeingia IT, umeingia TikTok, unaingia hivi unaona people who are much younger than yourself, but they are doing exceedingly well. They are doing things zenye hata wewe unaweza kuwa unataka kufanya. So kutoka hapo then you sit yourself down and kujiuliza, when did the rain start beating me? Am I doing all the wrong things? Ama shida iko wapi? So I feel like all of us come into this world without a manual on how to live our lives. So after umekuwa 18, kidogo now you need to start being an adult, you need to start being responsible for yourself. Unataka ujinunulie gari, unataka uweze kulipa your own rent, at least also you relieve your parents on that pressure. So unapata between the ages of 16 to 30 ideally, that is the golden age of individuals. So that is the age yenye ukiweza lock in vizuri, you are set for life ideally. Because hata nilikuwa naangalia naona the life expectancy ya sisi kama Kenya is around 67 years of age.
Afadhali mseme shindwe, we will live for longer years.
So the life expectancy is for around 67 years. Of that 67 years, not most of us will have the opportunity of making it that far. So do the math. From around age 1 to age 20, basically you've done nothing for yourself. From age 20, now going into 30, this is the period where you need to like hit the bag, you need to like lock in on something, build a solid foundation in it. Because now if you get to your 40, you can now relax, start enjoying the world, touring the world. Like nobody here wants to work until your age 50, for example. I don't know kama mko na hiyo plan hapa. How many want to work until they die, for example?
I love what I do, so I'm gonna say yes. I'm a filmmaking photographer, so I'm gonna say yes. I wanna take pictures still I'm a hammer.
Yeah, so like your pressure inakuwa hivyo. Yeah, exactly.
No, you're very right. And even as I was saying, when you're in your 20s, we're literally figuring it out. You don't know what you want to do. You don't even right now, somebody can be in the middle of campus, and they're like, in fourth year, like, hey, because I have a cousin who, she went to medicine school. She's a nurse. She's gone into her career for like 4 or 5 years, and she's like, I shouldn't have done this. This is not what I should have done. And she's still in her 20s. So we're literally winging it each and every time. And it's like a game of luck at the same time. Like, what cards have you been dealt with? Because we all have different cards we've been dealt with. And we're put in a society that expects us to all win up the same way, yet our odds are different from the very beginning.
Amazing. So all of that is the basis of why we decided to start this podcast. All of the chaos that revolves around us being in our 20s, all the anxieties, you feeling like you're not figuring this out, you will never figure this thing out, like it's becoming hard. We made this so that we cannot feel alone in this stage of our lives, so that we can do this thing together, do this thing called life together. And so from there we are going to a very interesting segment. So nilikuwa napitia hizi naisha tu. We have some very unique and funny responses here. So I'll give some to si Max. Amazing. So Gustavo, can you read the first one that you have?
So this anonymous person says, life is not a straight line, and it doesn't have a deadline for achieving something.
Hey, you guys. Shakespeare. Yule kule ndo ameandika hiyo. Uko serious? Unafanya PhD?
The founder of KFC. The guy who started KFC, umse alianza akiwa ni 65 ama ni 62. And then there is designer, most of the ladies you know her, Vera Wang. She started was it at 40 or 70? So that person is on the right side. You never know when you hit the mark.
But me, I have a problem with that. You see, most of the time we usually want to take the experiences of very extreme persons. You see, there can only be one KFC founder for life. Haiwezi kuwa sisi wote ati hiyo wakati ikifika tutaanza kupokea 60 ama 70. Ni kweli. That is an extreme example that hatuwezi like apply in our normal life.
Yeah, definitely. For me, I have a question for you guys. So this question is about figuring it out in your 20s. So my question is, do we ever really figure things out in life?
No.
Do I hear yes? Do I hear no? No's in the house?
No.
No. No, I need a mic to one person saying no. Who's saying no? Yeah?
So my name is June, and my name is June, and I don't think we really ever figure things out. Looking at even when you're looking at the example of your parents, these people are just winging it. After your 20s, you get into your 30s, you start a family. Akunanga manual inakujanga na how to raise a child. You all just winging it. And how I was raised is not the same way how my siblings are raised. Same thing. How I take my career, how I do things is not the way they do things. So we really never figure things out when it comes to whatever experience, because at the end of the day we're just improvising methods on how we can do things in various situations. So we basically never figure things out. They just align, fall into place, but honestly we don't figure things out.
Beauty and brains. Uzuri hakuna mtu amekusikia. Yes, Malika, let's go to yours.
So this person says that live in the present, leave tomorrow for God. Everything happens at its time in God's name. I agree with that.
You're the pastor.
Ooh. So let me repeat it for those at the back. It says, live in the present, leave everything to tomorrow for God. Everything happens at the time that God gives. Watia Mungu in short. Watia Mungu. But at the same time, okay, I think you have to help yourself also. You can't just say, I leave it to God. God will figure it out for me. God will figure it out for me. But what's your plan? What's your idea? Because the same God says, anasaidianga watu wanajisaidia. So if you're not helping yourself, if you're just sitting there, unangoja, unadhani God atakusaidia? Hata katika kungoja kuangalia na wewe. That's what I think. So you also as an individual have to be able to push yourself. And even as June is saying, we really are all figuring out. Even our parents, we all expect our parents to know everything. But if I'm being honest, they're actually also still figuring it out. Because if you're their firstborn, you're technically their first 18 or 20-year-old child. You get, at least ukikana watoto wa pili na watatu wakona take 2, take 3. But like, come on, if you're like, and at the same time, all 3 kids are different, right? So leave it to God, but also do something. Don't just sit down and think God will do everything and just give you everything because He can or she can. Do something for yourself also. That's what I think.
Right. Great. Now, question before you read the next answer, I want to also put out this question. Do we really know the kind of life that we want to live in the next 10 years, for example? And then a follow-up question to that would be, what do you think are some of the tools that you need as a person, as a young person, to help you stay on that course so that you ultimately achieve those things?
I think we don't really know what awaits us in our future. The only thing we can do right now is be in the present, do whatever you're doing to your level best, because we don't know what the future might bring. Naweza kuwa nafanya podcast hapa kesho asubuhi siko. You never know what happens, but it's not happening. But you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So tomorrow is not in our hands, but the present is in our hands. So let's work with the present, because 10 years been bad, so we cannot work with that. So in the present, do what you're doing, do it to your level best, be the best in whatever you're doing. That's it, that's simple, that's my mantra. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So mine, I have one here that says, it's okay to have things not figured out, and that's what exactly June has said. Yeah, it's okay to have things not figured out. Then from there, I want us to do something else. So, how many of you have been to a gallery? See gallery, see. How many of you have been to Parliament? Parliament. Ile sura ya Parliament. Yeah, so in Parliament, they always, when they're tabling a motion, they always say, all of those of the opinion say, and all of those who are not of the opinion say, amazing, amazing. So I have a little opinions here, and I will follow that procedure. So the first one, friendships after 20 are very hard to maintain. Hata sijauliza. All of those of the opinion. Kidogo tu.
Motion inakuja hata kungoja. Hata motion
inakuja. Unajua mngekuwa Parliament mngekuwa mshafukuzwa nyinyi wote.
Why are you trying to kill the hopes of young politicians?
Man, we have some young politicians in the house. Yeah, so all of those of the opinion say aye. Aye. And all of those of not of the opinion say nay. Nay.
The nays
have it. All the eyes were showing.
All the eyes were showing. One more time. So the question was, the motion is, friendships after 20 are hard to maintain. All of those of the opinion say aye. Aye. And all of those who are not of the opinion say nay. Nay. Aye, the nays have it. Aye. So you guys are saying friendships after 20 are easy to maintain?
I think it depends. I think it depends. In my opinion, I think it really depends. Because there are people, like, let me say with my personal experience. Kuna watu wenye umeweza kuwa friends now for like 5 years plus into like, let's say from the age of, let's say from 2017. And we fell out last year because this human being decided not to use their brain. So the problem also with being in your 20s is people decide not to use their brain because they're in their 20s. So it makes it so much harder. And I think it gets to a point in your 20s. Sometimes you just don't have time for BS. You don't have time for, kuna ujinga, ujui kenye unataka nikubembeleze, unataka sasa behold your hand like a 2-year-old baby. You don't want to think for yourself, you're depleting my brain cells. For why? You're depleting my emotional cells. For why? I've made it normal to cut off people, and I think that's something in your 20s you should do. Make it normal to cut off people. Make it normal to cut off people. Cut off people.
I'm also against that opinion because I think, like, you see, after your childhood, most of the people that you meet afterwards in life, most of these acquaintances or friendships are based on something. It's based on a value system that people are gaining off of these friendships, you see. So once you stop being relevant, once you stop providing that value that they are feeding from, then you become irrelevant, you see. But in your formative years when you're growing up, it's not much about Kenya. I just want us to hang out, let's have some fun. Jioni ikifika tuende tucheze chogoa, tuende tuibe maembe za nani sijui wapi. You see, like, there is no expectations happen. But once you start getting into your 20s going forward, you want people who you can, like, build stuff with. People also expect that pia wewe you bring something to the friendship. You see? So it can't be that wewe uko too vibes and then the other person and expect is not vibing together.
See, they're using their brains.
But still, I would like to hear the people who are saying it's actually not true, like the contrary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mush thinks he has a good idea about it.
Mtu anakaa deep in thoughts.
I honestly think friendships are really hard to maintain. Because what do you mean? Because especially if it's intentional friendships, that means we're hanging out, that means we're doing stuff together, that means... And that, first of all, it involves money. Friendships are costly to maintain, first of all. I need to get you gifts for your birthday, for your... So in my opinion, and I don't know, maybe I am quite intentional in my friendships than you are, but I feel like it involves a lot of time, a lot of money. I'd rather have 2 friends than 15 friends. Yeah.
Right. It's getting heated. It's getting very hot.
It's getting hot.
It's getting very hot.
What about you?
I do agree with whatever Gustavo was saying. Maintaining friendships after 20 is really hard. Because in your formative years as kids, we had no expectations. You just come, let's play football, that's it. Nothing else. But right now, it's all about value. What are you bringing? What are you giving me? What am I giving you? There needs to be something that... Ni kazi mingi, exactly. Yes. So, on to the second motion.
You have something?
You have something. Mike uko nyuma. Relax.
So first of all, mnamuona?
Asimame. Nani anaongea?
Leta?
Niko na swali kwake. I have a question for you before you start.
Okay, ask.
They usually say that a young man cannot see what a young man on top of a mountain cannot see what an elder is seeing seated on the ground.
Yes.
Now I have a question for you.
Ask.
Even if you are in heaven,
Yes.
can you see that thing that elders usually see lying down on the ground?
I have an answer for you. Joey. So back to the question. I think that question, from how you framed it, this is my take. I think it should be friendships after 20 are hard to start and maintain. They are not just hard to maintain, but they are hard to start and maintain. You see, if you've grown up with someone from childhood, ile P1S yenye mlikuwa nayo mkiwa watoi, it might change, yes, but see to the extremes when you're in your 20s, because pia when you're in your 20s, nyi wote mna figure out life kivyenyu, si ndio? Besti yako anafanya vitu zake, pia unafanya vitu zake. So I think the only thing is when you're maintaining it from a point of, nyi wote mko mna operate from a point of knowing, check, mimi niko na shit yangu na wewe pia uko na shit yako, alafu every situation in life, principle inakuwa moja, punguza expectations. Usi-expect ati best yako atakuwa hapo for you, sijui ati hizi maswali za upuzi za ati can you call sijui 3 friends of yours at 3 am nimedoze bro, unataka nini? 3 am nimedoze man, unataka nini? You get? So, punguza expectation and no ujue limits za best yako. Kama best yako hawezi kupatia 30 G's, usianze kupayuka hapa online ati best friends. That's a lot of bullshit. Thanks so much. My name is Mr. KT from Bulgaria.
Kabla uketi. I have a question for you. Can I really call you my friend kama nikikupigia saa 9 huwezi shika simu?
Wewe unajua nimelala bro. Sasa ni nini? Bado napigia wanaume saa 9 usiku. You are gay. Hi guys.
Hi.
Saseni.
What's up?
My name is Daktari Babazuri. My points, kwanza ninaanza kujibu boys wangu. Kama unajua best yako at 3 am amelala, why you calling? It's only
Niko na emergency.
Then that is not your friend. You can't beshte yako ukaa uko form na yeye amelala, then wewe si beshte, unafaa kuwa na yeye. For example, leo wase wanaenda out, sio wanaenda kupiga sherehe leo, sio? Wanaenda kusikia mzuri. So akienda kusikia mzuri, wote wanaenda kusikia mzuri, unaacha beshte yako anaenda kulala. Alafu unanipigia saa 9 una expect nishike. Siwezi shika mtu wangu. So, now to answer the question, it's not that venye kwa wetu walisema it is hard. It's not hard. Wewe ndio uko na beshte ngoma. Unaelewa? Ukiwa 20 priorities. For example, uko na beshte mwenye ako na do, wewe hauna. Alafu unataka kupigia attention na kupe time, haiwezi make. Uko na beshte yako na dem, wewe hauna. Unataka Lastly, tukianza na definition ya beshte, wewe unajua mimi mambo yangu, si ndio? Mimi believe mazere friendship. Huwezi kuwa unapiga shughuli, hujainitia mboka, hujainitia opportunity, na una expect sisi kwa beshte. Lazima ikue, hata kama ni mboka, hata kama unajua siwezi, jaribu tu kuniambia. Hiyo ndio ubeshte unaweza maintain. Watu kienda kumsema na standards za juu na huko chini, huko nafuliza na yeye ako na benzo, itakuwa ngori sana. So tuangalie kwanza definition ya friendship, tuko na priorities ya line. Ukiwa campus na huko campus, anajituma na unajituma, ako na dema hauna, lakini unajaribu, inakuwa best. So
Kabla uketi. So for friendship to exist, lazima mkuwe from the same social class.
No, I say kwa social class. Inafaa kuwa priorities, like unaona kwa social class unaweza kuwa mkuki na kama mimi mse wa Mkuru uona kila sio. Mimi wa Mkuru lakini si wote wanatoka Saudi, but wengi ile pande nyingine. So ukiwa na priorities, for instance mimi nadai kufanya kitu fulani, nadai kupiga busy fulani, niko na idea fulani. Hiyo beshte tunaweza line na tunaweza kuwa mabeshte. But when unafikiria, kama unafikiria piga mashashula, lakini mimi nafikiria mazee kutengeneza ndoa azizi ya line. So priorities are lazima zi line. It doesn't matter where you come from. Hata mimi natafuta beshte, kama uko na nini unatoka huko hivyo, tunaweza banja kabisa.
Hiyo hivyo. Kawaida anaitwa daktari.
Daktari kwa mazuri.
Daktari kwa mazuri.
Hiyo friendship ya baba zuri iko na masharti.
Lakini si ukweli. By the way, again, if you're not using your brain, that's technically what he said. Come in and my beshte. If I have an opportunity that I know, hey, this is the place you shine, I plug you in it. If I have an opportunity, I see you shine, I plug you in it. That's what friendship is at the end of the day. How are we supporting each other? How are we actually making a community each other? Because people in their 30s, they don't understand the things we're going through. Because when them they were 30, it was different than when us were when them they were in their 20s. The experience they had is very different from ours. So they're not going to be looking out for us. We have to be looking out for each other. So if your friend is not there looking out for you, why are you friends? Why are you my friend?
Alright, that has been interesting. There's one thing Gustavo mentioned about friendships in our formative years, friendships when we were kids. So this brings us to our second motion. We are still in parliament. So we all have childhood friends, right? So we don't owe loyalty to our childhood friends. Those who support that motion say aye. Those of the contrary opinion say nay. Nays have it again. Ama we do it again. Those of the opinion say aye. The question again. You don't owe loyalty to your childhood friends.
Are you still friends? And how tight of a friend are you?
You're still friends.
Even if we are not, we are not friends. There's so many and I have
Mabeshte zako ukiwa watoto, hawa ni mabeshte from, hawa ndio the day ones. Like hawa hata kuendeaje, hata siku moja nikuwe nani, hata nikuwe crazy, hawa ndio tutakuja tunaingia nao pale loot, tutawa na zamani. Let me use a better example. Like, how do watu wenye walikuwa na wewe when literally, like akili yako haikuwa imeform in any way, you had nothing. Ilikuwa tu vibe, tupatane town square, tufanye tu maujinga zetu and then tuishi nyumbani. Exactly. Wale wenye time umefungiwa kwa nyumba na mama yako, unafaa ukuwe unalala, wanakuja hapa kwa dirisha, wanakaa na wewe bana.
Which cute friends are these that you had? All one of the cute. You have something to say?
Good evening.
I have a question for Gustavo. Maybe an objection or something. I wanted to tell you that it's just that we didn't have the same opportunity, like with your childhood friends, to be with you during your childhood times. Are you getting the point? Like we can't know you at the same time at your childhood. So people get to know like each other at different times. Unaelewa kweli?
Nimeelewa.
Like unaona,
yes.
Let's say for example you are born together with some two enemies, huh?
Yeah.
Mimi nimezaliwa mahali different.
Yes.
Nimezaliwa Kisumu for instance, wewe umezaliwa Migori.
Yes.
Unaelewa?
Yes.
Siwezi kuwa na hiyo opportunity kukujua at your childhood.
Yes.
Naona. So what I want to say about friendship, I think friendship should be about loyalty and truthfulness. Yeah, it should be about loyalty and truthfulness.
Yes.
Yeah. Not that eti utakuwa loyal kwa mtu alikuwa best yako childhood. Sasa hatuwezi kuwa na wewe during your childhood, si wote wenye tuko Kenya mzima.
Comrade is overwise. If comrade is overwise, but
Wisdom is chasing you. but he's very slow.
So wisdom has caught up with him. So like, what I think is, like you see, the kind of memories you have from when you were a child, those are things that stick with you for life. Those are things that stick with you for life. It's only some of the most natural. Like after umefika 16, when now you start to rationalize things. Like now things start to take a different shape. So that is why I think like even for friendships that we have now, what keeps our friendships together are usually like the kind of shared moments we have together. Like the first currency, friendship inakuanga time. You have to spend time with each other, you have to do stuff with each other. So that is why I'm saying like the people you had from age 1 to maybe age 16 or age 20, those are people who will stick with you most probably for life.
Facts.
That's valid.
Facts.
I think also with the loyalty part, some people have like people who know come a base since class. Like my current best friend, we've been friends since class 1. We're still friends till today. Tight as a backpack. But it takes again an investment of time, not even money, energy. Zileza, you have a bad day. Am I here for you? Am I here to listen to you? Kuna kitu nakusumbua. Niko hapa kukusaidia kabla yako. So I think it doesn't matter really when you meet somebody and when you guys become friends. I think it's, do you as a gentleman guy was saying, you have loyalty towards each other. And when I say loyalty, it's not entitled loyalty. At the end, you should be loyal to me. Nah, that's you feeling entitled to somebody. Are you feeling entitled to your friend, or are you being like, yo, when you be sharing? Because friendship is a two-way street. People always forget that. You have to give for you to receive. And when you receive, you also have to give back. So it's understanding. It's a two-way street. It's not a one-way highway. Yeah.
I agree with everything you've said. Friendships are all about loyalty. Without loyalty, there's no friendships. You know, I have something interesting. There's someone in this room that we've been friends with since I was 4 or 5 years old.
When you were bathing in the river.
Yes, when we were bathing in the river, when we were playing with mud.
Damn.
And he has always supported me in everything that I've ever done. So I can shout him out, but
Please
Yeah.
do. Shout out. Mwambie asimame.
Manze asimame.
Mtu apate their flowers.
Asimame. Uko shy? Uko shy? Amazing. That guy has always stood with me for the longest. We've known each other since I was really how many years old. Then the guy seated besides him hapo. We've known each other since. Naangalia nyuma. Yeah, but my point is, without loyalty, there's no friendship. Like nikikupigia nikuite mahali na ukuji. Like there's no friendship without loyalty. Yeah, so amazing.
Do I read another one?
Yeah, read another one.
Okay, so somebody said by your 20s you have to have figured it all out. The pressure to figuring it all out is real. Taxes, finances, love, life, family, and your whole future without depending on anyone. I don't know what this person says. What do you think? That's heavy. What's up for your taxes? Na finance.
Hapo kwa finance kwanza mtuambie mnatoanga pesa wapi?
Unatoa pesa wapi?
Shughuli one two.
Mnatoa pesa wapi? That is the big question. Hii mambo ya kusema kila saa ati
Ni God.
ni God, wewe usijali.
Umeshangaa huyu ni Mungu gani? I think when it comes to finances, for example, we are living in a world that we have to have money. Whether you like it or you like it, you have to have money. Yeah? And we are also living in a point where there's a lot of illiteracy when it comes to money. People don't understand money, and it happens a lot in their 20s. People in their 20s do not know how to handle money, to move around with money, and it's not even our fault. We have come from a system as we live in high school. High school enough to finish easily too. That's why you get an education, for you to be able to live in the world. That was the whole pitch of go to school so that you can have a good future. But then I'm going to school, nimefanya chemistry, nimefanya sijui physics, sijui damu nyeusi, sijui what, and then I come out here and everything is like and then when you come out here, it's not the same thing. I'm not being told to narrate, to describe a story in a book which has 20 stories. I'm not being told to do that. I'm being told, cheki, umepata job, you have 20k. Kuna Asha, kuna sijui ya house, sijui what, unafaa ulipe mortgage, kama uko na mortgage, unafaa ulipe hii, you're like, okay, I don't even understand how to move around it. So I think, if you have that one friend, mwenye anajua stories of finances, stories, especially investment, people who are 18, between 18 and 25, it's the best time to start investing and understanding una invest wapi. Sasa mtu anataka okay sana anza wapi. So vitu kama hizo ni vitu tunataka tujiulize. When you're 30, you're living that life you want to live when you're 30. But we have to have that hunger of being like, hii ni kitu sijui, where can I get this information? Where can I be able to go and sponge up information? For example, taxes and finances. So if you have that one friend, mwenye anajua story ya do, enda tu ukaitu naye mwambie cheki hivi msaidie. Mimi na hii sijui nafanyaje. And that also builds up your friendships and it ends up building your bonds. And you grow as an individual at the end of the day, because that's what I've discovered. Being friends is about growing each other.
I think we were not fully equipped. As kids, while growing up, we were not fully equipped to handle the challenges that our 20s and 30s are bringing towards us. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Because the challenges, like what has been mentioned there, finances, taxes, all of these these are things you are not taught in school. You are not taught how to handle money. You are not taught how to do taxes. So it's things that we're trying to figure out as we grow in our 20s, in our youth.
But I also think I would have attempted to give an advice around money, but unfortunately, I don't really have that money right here. So I might be telling you stuff that doesn't really work. So this is also the point where if we have someone who is a CEO in our audience, someone who has started any business, that is thriving very well and is managing the different aspects of their business. I think this is where their business comes in handy. So, to advise us on how to maybe manage our finances kwa hizi crucial years of our life. Kama kuna mtu mwenye ni CEO, ama wewe uko na biashara unaendelea like doing well, maybe unaweza to advise kidogo kwa hiyo. Do we have such a person hapa tupati a feel tuko now? Yes, 10, please.
Please let's give her a round of applause. She's actually the brain behind the games that we were playing.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
You can
Am I on short? Okay.
Yes, you are.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for thank you guys for bringing this up. This is actually the reason why I started my company, FinFund. Financial fund, FinFund. Because I realized money is one of the things that actually determines your survival, the quality of life, peace of mind, like everything. Even like the relations, like for example, right now you're told to date upwards. Who are you dating?
Me.
Established men. Established men. How are you dating them? You know, like we cannot all date established men. You know, we have to build with someone. And then you build with someone, and then character development, you know, love, relationships, money especially, you're not taught about it. So for me as the CEO of FinFund, when I was brainstorming what to do with my life, in my, let me say mid-20s, because I'm about to end the 20s journey, So when we were brainstorming what to do, because I realized I had this charisma of entertaining people, and people loved like the games I used to create for hosting, and then I thought I can make this a business, but I don't want to just make it about making money. I needed an impact. So I thought money, I thought in my head, if we can be able to figure out money as a generation early, this cycle of poverty, we are killing it. We are ending it because we'll know how to make money, to keep money, to grow money, you know. That was the brains behind the FinFund. The good thing is, me, I had a father who used to teach me about money. He taught me how to save, taught me how to invest. So me, I had nilikuwa na head start compared to most people. But nilikuwa na head start because during holidays he used to give me work and pay me. And then after paying me, he'd be like, okay, now I've paid you because I was being paid 10,000. I know, right? Looking back, that was a lot of money. But to me, it wasn't a lot of money because nilikuwa tu na hiyo akili ya mtoto, in quotes. Like nikipewa pesa, nikukula. Even before it lands on my... Nishaipangia yote. Hadi nashindo, sasa hii pesa ishaisha. Or am I getting more money? So he used to tell me, okay, I've given you money. How much are you putting in the circle? How much are you investing? Like that.
Sako ukiwa mtoto.
Hadi bonds.
Bonds.
Kuna mtu pale nyuma, unajua kuna mtu pale nyuma hata hiyo boda hii.
So that's how I started. The good thing is, after I finished school and I decided to be an entrepreneur, my father did not give me capital. He told me, you've been saving for your capital. I hope when you use this money that you've been saving for, you'll know how to actually keep it. So you won't enter into businesses where you lose your money because you've spent so many years saving for it. So that's how I started my company. Yeah. So I don't know if there's advice or there's a lesson, but yeah.
That's so you know, technically we are the next parents. Nini liwazazi next? Ama nyinyi mpate watoto. Kwenye mnapata watoto, I think what we can pick from her is learn and then you can teach your child. You can even, it doesn't even have to be your child. If you have a younger sibling, a younger cousin, a niece, a nephew, the little you learn. And it's not hard. Start with a simple podcast. There's this podcast called Diary of a CEO. He brings in so many guests to talk about finance from different levels, because I think when we hear about investing, you start freaking out. There's something called a money market fund where you can open, even ZD from Safaricom. Safaricom has this thing called ZD, which is a money market fund. Unakado in a group pole. So it's easily to know those small things. They sound complicated, but when you go and actually look at them, it's actually simpler than you think. So I think we also have to stop being afraid of money as Africans, because Africans, we have this mentality of kuongelelea do ni taboo. It's like talking about sex. You can't talk about it. But we have to start talking about it if we actually want to not fall into the same bonds of poverty. So, yeah.
Yeah, we do. So in the interest of time, I want us to do one final exercise. So I'm assuming everyone here has a phone. Yes. So I want us to take our phones. Kwa simu kuna kwanga na app ya notebook. Kama hauna notebook, you can just open any app where you can write something down. So if you're there,
well, you've announced her.
Yeah, so we're all on our phones now. So I want you to write down something that you're committing to do in the next coming weeks, in the next few weeks that are coming up. So something that is bold, kitu inakutisha, something that you're afraid to do. Write it down. Then in the next few weeks, yes? You have something to say? Oh, yes, so write something down, something bold, something that you're going to do in the next few weeks. Then, if you're comfortable, you can share with us on our socials. And yeah. All right, amazing. So it has come to the end of our session. We have a few more things left to do. So I'd like to invite Mush.
Check. All right, beautiful. One more time, make some noise for the amazing session we just had. And we get off stage. So, I have one task for you before you get off stage, alright? We're going to play some music, alright? You're going to pass some moves for us. Sawa? Yes, all of you. I need you guys to give me the best dancer from the three of them. Sawa? Like, it's not even me. You are it's not even me. It's not me. Alright.
It's not like a conspiracy. It's not like a conspiracy.
Sawa. So mnataka nani aanze? Nani? Kasho mwanze. Haya, sawa. For those of your opinion that Kasho starts, say aye. Wanataka wanaanza from. As in, sorry? Okay. For those of the opinion, for those of not of the opinion, say nay. Sawa. So Kasho msimamo, please unmute yourself. Usiharibu mic na moves zako mbaya. Alright, let's go, Kasho. Sauti kidogo. Aya. Wapi makofi ya Kasho? Aya, Malika. Malika, twende. Hii show sasa. Hey. Hello. And last but not least, Sultabo. Wewe upigani ni kudansi. Haya sawa. Before kila mtu simama. On your feet. with a 17-year-old. It's your 17-year-old wangu. Wanjiru. Please come. Alikuwa ameniambia tuwezi kwa samu. Alright, so we're all going to do what she's doing. Sawa. Twende. Hey, get up through. Get up through. Get up through. Get up. Get up through. Get up through. Get up through. Get up through. Hello. Morning. Sawa. So what's something? Hello, chicken. Kapo ongeza mshahara bana. Sawa.
For this last song, I know you know it. It's still a strong song, and yeah, it's a kind of an enthusiastic song. So I need everybody to kindly join. Sasa, kindly stand, kindly stand, kindly stand, kindly stand, kindly stand. Hapo ndio kitu nimekaa chini sana.
Na tuimbe. Come on, make some noise for Oki! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey!